Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to do a build on the Grumpy's Vega. This is the 1972 Bill Grumpy Jenkins Vega Pro Stocker. However, I'm going to build it a bit differently. I really like that, but I want to build my own version. Just basically a Pro Stock V-8 Vega running down the strip kind of thing. Alright, give me a sec. I'll get these parts on the bench. This is kit number MPC. I can't make out that number. Let me put my glasses on, sorry. I think it's 877-12. Yep. Alright, I get the parts on the bench. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, just a couple minutes later, and here we have all the parts out on the bench. I've got the clear glass, the decals, and one metal axle, along with the instructions still in the box. If you're curious about the actual individual pieces that are included in this kit, please feel free to go check out the unboxing I did on here a while back. So, first step, we're going to get everything molded in white. We're going to get that into primer, and then I'll make some color decisions. I'm leaning towards a body in orange. Maybe a blackened out hood, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the mood strikes and take it from there. Thanks for joining me. Alrighty folks, we're going to get the coat of primer on there. Alright folks, so I kind of jumped ahead on this one. I've already painted the body, which is over here. Quick glimpse, there's the body of the vehicle. Interior's all done. I've painted everything. I decided to leave the engine black with the chrome accents and that, so I think that'll look sharp when it's finished. And now I'm building the tires together. These are really cool rear slicks, and the kit comes with, if you see the thickness of them, two different sets of mag wheels for the back, or centerline style wheels or whatever. But the difference is these are deeper than these. The offset is deeper, so I'm going to go with those. I really like the look of those. I'm going to go ahead and clip them off right now. I thought that was pretty interesting. I wondered why they gave us two sets, and then I actually read the instructions, and it said that two different style wheels are included, and you can go ahead and pick the one that you like the best. So I'm going to go with those, and then for the fronts, the two little skinnies, those are here and here. Flip that over, get that one, get that one. And I'll start putting them together. Fairly easy here, we just push that in. Now the backs, I haven't checked to see. I'm going to have to trim that one a little bit. I'll do that off camera. But the backs are 2 big holes, okay, and then the 2 small holes. And I believe the larger holes are for the front axle, which I don't see here off the top of my head, but there is an included I'm sorry guys, there's an included metal axle. So here's the rear axle. So now I have to determine which one, according to the instructions, gets that small hole wheel backing. Here it is right here. So the front has that type of pin thing that goes in it again, very similar to the Hudson Hornet front wheels, but I don't see the little pins on the tree here. I'm sure they're here, I'm just missing them. I don't see them on that tree. It's engine parts. This is more engine, firewall. Here's what could be part of the roll cage. Here is the traction bars and exhaust, battery, fan, engine stand. Is it in chrome? Huh. No, I don't see those. Let me look in the box again, guys. Nope. Just one little metal axle. So I'll have to go digging through my parts box to find the little pins. That's interesting. I didn't even notice that when I did the unboxing. Huh. Okay. Oh, alright guys. I'm an idiot. There they are. I didn't see them. My bad. So alright, at least I don't have to go digging through a bunch of parts. So I'm going to go ahead and get the wheels all put together, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm all over the map on this kit, guys. I'm looking at the instructions for the engine, and they want you to install part number 138 for the starter, which is fine. Goes on the passenger side of the body, or the engine. But here, the starter is 116. So I thought, okay, they made a boo-boo there, and then I looked a little further down, and there's a starter here that's 136. So I don't know. There's multiple extra parts in this kit, and it's not a complaint. But here's a totally different style wheel that you only get one, right? They already told us that we got our option of 2 different styles for the rear wheels, which is fantastic. And then we get an extra wheel, we get an extra oil pan, some engine parts, another starter. Here's a blower and scoop, which doesn't really apply to this kit. You could use it, but it never mentions anything about that in the instructions. I just found that kind of interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the 136 starter and do a little touch up on it and then install that. Definitely different. Alright, a quick update, guys. I believe I have the interior completed. I can't get real good lighting on there. Let me see if I can grab the light real quick. Not much better. But there it is. Interior's all completed. The chassis is ready. The engine's completely finished. I have to, oh no, it's not. I have to put the exhaust pipes on. That's what I came down here for in the first place. So let me get the exhaust on, and I'll put the engine in the chassis, and then probably put the interior in, and then I have to put the glass on the body. I'll get to that soon. So alrighty. So far everything is coming along well. I'm enjoying the process so far. A little bit of flashing, some minor little, you know, hiccups here and there, but it's all part of the fun of modeling, right? Well, everyone, there it is. I apologize for the short video on this one. I just didn't film a lot of it. The kit was very easy to put together. Aside from a couple of, you know, issues here and there, it was nothing major. Biggest issue I had was with these fantastic slicks that are on the back. I couldn't get them to go in towards the frame close enough, so I had to take the body off again, and I took the wheels off and left the backings on the axle, and I literally squeezed them together with a giant pair of channel locks just to bring them in that much more so that the tires would fit under the tub. That's really the only main issue I had. It came out beautiful. I was going to put a bunch of decals on it, but I am so pleased with just the look of it right now that I'm going to save the stock decals from the kit for another project, and I'm just going to leave this one the way it is. I'm very happy with it. Let's see if I can get the hood off with one hand. Maybe. There we go. There's the engine. Came out pretty cool. This kit had a ton of extra parts. Look at this. These are all extra pieces. Extra hood, dashboard, another firewall, a bunch of engine components, some, well, 3 extra wheels. It was pretty neat. Some exhaust there that I guess was for a different build. I've never figured out what those are for. But there it is. That is the Grumpy Jenkins Vega, the 72 Chevy Vega Pro Stocker, I guess it was back in the day. So alrighty folks, I appreciate you being here. As always, I thank you, and be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Keep on coming back for more. This is Model Car Guy Rich out. I will see you guys on the next one. Keep on modeling.